Hey there. I remember a while back when there was a commercial that came on TV, and it was one of those pro digital commercials. And it basically showed, I don't know if it was a Hulu or Netflix or something like that. Anyway, it showed a guy, and he was gone digital, and he was throwing out all his DVDs. Is that you? Well, you're an idiot. And I'm about to tell you why when I come back. A few years back, we had Napster. I'm sure we all remember Napster. And for a while, it was a nirvana for music fans. They went, they downloaded, they got what they wanted. And Napster closed. And it was brought back. And it was brought back in different formats. And there were different versions of Napster and stuff like that. And in the end, you ended up buying your stuff from iTunes. Yeah. You can get some of your stuff online still. But let's look at some of the torrent sites. I wasn't a big torrenter back in the day. If I was going to download something, I can honestly say I would download stuff I could not buy. I would download stuff that was not available in my country to get at all. If there was a way that I could find something, I enjoyed tracking it down. And everybody's not like that. Maybe everybody doesn't have the cash to do that. And neither did I. But you know what? You pick and choose what you like. Now you've got people with overbloated hard drives. And you know what, really? Hard drives break down. You can have secondary copies of some things, but you may not have secondary copies of everything. You may have some of your stuff backed up, and you know what? Secondary hard drives break down. And what happens now when you want to find some of that stuff again? Well, a lot of people got their stuff from places like Demonide. And where's Demonide right now? Demonide's closed down. Demonide's not coming back. A few years back, though, you wanted to get older movies and stuff like that. You went to a site called Mini Nova. Where's Mini Nova now? Mini Nova is pretty much a junk site where you have a lot of like useless public domain stuff, and I mean really public domain stuff that you don't want to download. There's still a couple sites. Today, on September the 1st, if you know torrenting sites at all, then another one, a big one, closed down today. And it was a specialty one that was good for me because there were things in Britain that I couldn't get my hands on. And anything that I did download that I that would become readily available, well, I bought. Hence the plethora of Doctor Who DVDs in my collection. When something became available, I got it. And so I'm pretty much guilt-free on that site, on all those counts. But you know what? If you're one of those people that went out there and you junked all of your DVDs, you said, you know, the heck with Blu-ray, the heck with DVD, I'm just going to go out and I'm going to get all digital. I'm going to download from torrent sites. Or I'm going to just go and start buying. If you're going to buy digital, I mean, and that's your choice, that's great. I think if I'm going to pay for something and I'm going to be paying pretty much the same price that you're paying for the digital copy, I want to own my copy. I don't want to rent it from a place where, you know, if they ever close down, if there's ever something wrong, if there's a glitch, and glitches happen. Computers are not infallible. You can lose stuff. So don't talk to me about the cloud. Don't talk to me about, oh, it'll always be there. This is technology. It's one of the most valuable things we've gotten. And you know what? No, it won't. It doesn't always have to be there. It does not always have to be available. Joe's House Horse talked about what a great time it was to be a movie watch right now, to have things on Blu-ray and stuff like that. And he was so right. I mean, this is a really great time to be collecting films right now. There's a lot of great formats out there, ways to look at the Blu-rays. We've still got DVDs out there. Some people still hang on to the VHS. You've got some Laserdiscs that we can still find every once in a while. And, you know, retro game collecting has come in because, in a way, it's a backlash to like all this no backwards compatibility or people trying backwards compatibility and half-assing it. So now we have a large amount of core serious gamers out there, not pussy gamers, not that, but actual serious gamers that go out and they buy older systems and they got an old school TV and they're playing Nintendo, they're playing Sega, they're playing the old games on the old systems the way they were meant to be played. They're keeping them up. They've got people that now that actually repair game systems, and it's become big business. And then you got people that only do Steam. And that has killed the video game PC market to an extent. Yes, it's still around, but mostly it's around through Steam. When's the last time you walked into a store and said, I gotta go buy this box game? It doesn't happen as much nowadays because a lot of the games are rolling out straight to Steam. They're rolling it for less money. So, you know, it gets right to the developer, right? But yet, no, maybe. Honestly, I don't know enough about Steam. I'm not enough of a PC gamer to care about how Steam goes, but I do care about how films go. I do care about the way movies go. I want to be able to go into a store and buy something. And because there's a certain amount of people, of casual buyers, that have switched enough to digital, to Netflix, to just torrenting their movies and not buying a damn thing and not supporting the industry, that we're stuck now with crap. Less and less. Go out now and try to find yourself a Blockbuster. There's not a lot of them around anymore. CD Plus, do you remember that place in Canada? That's gone. Best Buy, rumors that it may be taking out its media DVD section. Also rumors of Best Buy kiosks coming out. You can basically just order it online. How close are we getting to digital there? And a lot of people think, well, you know, I can buy on Amazon. And that's great. But, you know, a year and a half or 2 years ago, you went on Amazon and you got some great deals. Shipping was pretty decent. You paid a lot less than you did when you were in stores. Nowadays, you go on Amazon, shipping's not so great. Deals aren't so great. That includes Amazon, Amazon UK, which I used to buy from a lot, but they got ultra expensive. So I had to stop doing that. But, you know, sooner or later I'm not going to have any choice because I want to have a physical copy of a film. There are people out there that are trying to make it more difficult for me to spend my money on what I want to spend it on. And those people, what comes around goes around. If you've taken the step to go completely digital, that's your choice. It's a bad decision. It's a bad choice if you want to go completely digital. Well, you know what I said at the beginning of the video. You're hurting me. When you get rid of all your stuff and you go to your site and you download this and this and this, sooner or later that site is going to shut down. And of course you say, oh, there's another site going to come up and there's another one. No, a lot of this stuff gets lost. A lot of these places get attacked nowadays. Recently, a couple sites that I know of got attacked badly, and their services almost shut down. And I'm assuming that later on it's going to happen again, and they're going to shut down. Hell, PlayStation freaking Network got attacked and got shut down. So don't think it can't happen to your torrent site, or think that you're more clever than that. It doesn't work that way. I have nothing against torrenting things, you know, to an extent. You know, there's stuff you just can't get. Stuff you can't afford. That's up to you. That's up to the person. But to go 100% away from actual physical media is the biggest mistake you're ever going to make. And normally, I don't care because, you know, everybody's life is their own and they can make their own mistakes. But when your mistake affects me, I care. It's more serious than I normally go on. Normally I'm talking movies, I'm talking games, I'm just talking about unboxings and stuff like that. Well, hold on. This is what an actual collection of DVDs looks like. It's not some Hulu type of thing. It's not a Netflix setup. It's films. Hard copy, good old fashioned films. Right there whenever I want to watch them. And right now, because I'm so pissed, I need to calm down. It's time for one thing. And that's tea. Smarten up, guys. It's time for tea.